welcome back to Bullet Wanderer. I'm Brendan, and today I thought I'd do just a little update video for you. Recently I've had a couple of messages come in from people saying they missed the videos, they were wondering what I was up to, and yeah, I just thought I'd shed some light on what's been going on, and we have a little ride through the Irish countryside in the fall, or autumn as we call it here. There's lovely colours of orange and dark greens, and I'm not just talking about Daisy and myself, the leaves, all the leaves are brown. Let's go for a ride and we'll go to Inistioge, lovely quaint little Irish town in Kilkenny. Lovely. Let me just turn around, I'm at the wrong side of the bridge. Also, we're trying a slightly different microphone setup today, so you can tell me, and hopefully I'll be able to tell too, whether this sound is better or worse than before. Basically, I've taken off the dead cat, as I think after all the travels it got a bit bunged up and probably just needs a clean, however one cleans that. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, a couple of people have messaged in recently on Instagram or on YouTube, left a comment or two saying, you know, we missed the videos, where are you, how you been? And that's very nice, I'm very touched by that. So I thought I'd fill you in on what's going on today, and we'd have a little wander over to Inistioge. You can see the sign for it there, we're almost there pretty much. But the road there is along the Nore Valley, I think it's called, because of the Nore River that runs through it. So what have I been up to? Well, on the topics of all year and fair weather motorcyclists, it's been fairly not great weather here in Ireland, and I've just been very busy on the weekends too. Now normally I don't let the rain stop me from going out on the bike if I'm going somewhere, but I wouldn't exactly go out for fun on the bike during wet weather. That's just who I am. Commuting, grand, yeah, but I don't often commute with this. Pretty much every weekend until the new year I have something going on, so I've been kept busy with one thing or another. Started a new job in Cartoon Saloon in Kilkenny, which you might know from the Oscar-nominated films The Song of the Sea and The Secret of Kells. Funny enough, I haven't actually seen either of them. Maybe that's sacrilegious or blasphemous. So that job's been going well. Had a Halloween costume party, so that was fun. I think I have a picture of myself and my friend Marty's costume there. Points to anyone that gets his. Mine, as you can see, is pretty much just made out of my motorcycle gear from this year, so that's very cheeky. And that'll be coming up in a future video as well, about what I bring when I go touring on the Bullet 500. What else has been going on? Well, as the weather's been not great, I've been tending to my other hobbies. Back in college I was working on making a cartoon called JP and Her Dog, which is about a young English woman in the 1920s, world travel, artifacts, supernatural things, with her little beagle Humphrey. And recently we'll just pull in here because it's a nice view. Recently I've been looking back at that and there you are, now you're neutral. Been looking back at those old college projects and thinking maybe I'll try and make something with it yet. As this is off the cuff, sure, look, here's the trailer from back in the day.
Quickly, to the plane! Okay, Humphrey. This uncle I inherited from my late father is key to finding the golden cuttlefish.
Hey now, you gotta scour Egypt for the artifact.
Humphrey! Grab on!
If you enjoyed that, it's up there somewhere on YouTube. Maybe I'll include a link. But that's something that I'm working on in the meantime, just getting the drawing skills out again and getting a bit of animation done and kind of updating the style. I don't know if you care to hear that. Daisy the Bullet is running fine as ever. She's new rear tyre since a couple of months ago. Time is flying. I haven't really been out too much on the bike, and obviously, as you can see, I was pulling from the archives of videos that I hadn't done because, well, the weather has been shocking. This is the nicest day we've had so far. But it's November the 12th, coming into the Christmas month, so maybe if I'm doing some Christmas shopping, we might have a fun video of me desperately going around town trying to find stuff with Daisy in tow as my mule, as Stuart Fillingham would call a Bullet 500. Do I have any updates for you? I don't think so. I would like to do more Irish stuff. It's just that when the weather is good in the summer, I'm usually away somewhere on the bikes, and that's lovely. And the weather doesn't get good in Ireland till about end of May, so you can see why I haven't been doing so much videos in Ireland lately. But do you know what? Well, if I did just say I've had pretty much busy weekends all the way through Christmas, but try and get something out, you know. Let me know how you're doing as well. And I think that's all of my update. Just busy, essentially. I would love to get out and do more videos, and I'll try my best to in the future. But for now, let's have a little ride through Inistioge. Now, Inistioge, we'll wait for this car. Inistioge is just down the road there, and it's a town in Kilkenny. It was founded in the 7th century, I believe, by, you guessed it, monks. Inish means island, and Teague means Teague, and I'm not sure what it means. Could have been Inistioge, island of the house, but also, as you might notice, this ain't an island. This is, let's see, you're counting the whole of Ireland, in which case, yeah, it's an island. Inistioge, you know, like Inishmahon, Inishmore, and so on. Now, slow down, Daisy. We've got a small town to get through. There's a church here from the 13th century, I think, built by Cistercian monks, I'd say. It's a lovely, charming little place. It might be called Inish because it's surrounded by the river, but not fully. Peninsula Teague doesn't have quite the same ring to it, does it now? Up ahead, you'll find the kind of town square. Oftentimes driving through here, well, this would be more Marty's route back home if he's on the bike, so I'm kind of like nabbing from his point of view. There's a lovely church and old graveyard there with the battlements and everything. We'll spin back around, don't worry, we'll get a better view, but this is kind of the town square. Woodstock Gardens is nearby. It's there's a nice car up there. It's an arboretum, and there's lots of nice cars around here. Golly. Up ahead we have the 10 Arches Bridge, I believe it's called. Let's pull in and count them and see if I'm right about that. Daisy, you wait here. We'll run in and see. Keys. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Possibly 9 and 10. And here is the River Nore, which runs through all of Kilkenny. As well, the bridge itself was constructed in 1763 after the Great Storm of 1763 tore down the old one, as well as one on Bennett's Bridge and Kilkenny. This one's still standing, so well done, lads. It's a very tight turn up there if you're coming on the bike. And if you're coming on the car, it's equally tight. Over here, I think we had the remains of medieval church and graveyard. No, I'm not sure what that construction is. And right here is Daisy, rattling away. Whatever that's about. On my spare set of keys, I recently put on a new keychain with it was a Lego one with a sort of 1950s style to it, and I loved it. On its maiden voyage on Daisy, sadly, she rattled it off so that the actual Lego part of it just somewhere on the road in Waterford now. I don't know where. Historically speaking, past this bridge, I've not fared well. At least coming from the other way. It's where I had my first puncture on Daisy and learned that tubeless tires do not come off and back on again easily. But that's some way off that way. There's a video where I'm detailing the whole thing of that from before. Let's go down this way and just get a little overall look at the town. Woodstock Gardens are up the road some way that way. If I remember right, there's some rare trees back in the day that they grow there. It's a sort of big Victorian garden. Used to have a big manor house, but that burnt down, I think, in the 1920s during the Irish Civil War. Lovely place to go for a walk and take some pictures if you're in this area. I'm a big fan of crisp autumn days. And this is, yeah, I love riding around this kind of weather. Lovely orange flanking you on the road. Let's turn around, go back to Inistioge, and with any luck I'll have this video uploaded by tea time today. Little surprise for you. Now, took the foot off the peg. That would be one less point in trials. Oh, that bolt is also fixed as well. Got the right one from Hitchcock's, thank God. Oh jeez. It does kind of look like an island from this point of view. You might believe it if someone told you that. I suppose, where do we draw the line between something being just a river and the other side of the river and it being, you know, a landlocked part of the land? Because presumably somewhere on the other side of Inistioge, far away, there's another river that separates this piece of Ireland from the rest of it, while the Nor and whatever that other river is goes out to the sea. It's lovely though. And the houses are quite traditional too. Here's our other fellow motorcyclists. Give them a wave. Look, if you're still here, we're just going to have a little wander and look at those. I think I spied 2 vintage cars, so I just want to gawk at them. Bullet gawker, they might call me instead. What is it now? Carlo vintage. It's lovely. And then up ahead, we have a Mercedes 200. Just like the one that Patrick has, the 250D. Although I think this is a bit of a newer model. Steep enough for you, Daisy. Bit of piston slap. Waking up the whole of Inistioge. It's about 2 o'clock. If they're not up by now, well, that's on them. I think, yeah, up this way is Woodstock. On the left. But you have to pay to get in, so we're just going to drive up to the gate and do a little U-turn. But if I was riding Daisy more often, I wouldn't accidentally take my, well, you know, take my feet off the pegs instinctively. Yeah. There. Beautiful, right? So it is 10 arches, GAA pitch, church. Wonder, was there a train station here back in the day? You know, quaint. Mount Alto is this way as well, I think is what the sign said. Sheeps. It's lovely. Maybe, if you like, I can do a couple of more little videos on towns in Kilkenny like this. Something short just to keep the fires burning and keep on learning. If that would take your fancy, let me know in the comments. Woof. One more vintage car for our money and then we'll hit the road. Is it a modern car? Volkswagen Carlo Vintage 71. I like it. I like it a lot. White wall tires. And look at those rims too. Gorgeous. Red backplate, white front plate, kind of like Patrick's other, the Honda. It's lovely. Well, I hope this has been entertaining for you. I'm still around. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just, in general, not going anywhere because I'm busy these days. But I will. As the shepherd said to the sheep, let's get the flock out of here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely autumn time, and coming into Christmas, I hope you have an even better one. Ride safe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.